All right, all right. Holy smokes. Just buttoning my shirt. The door's still open. What the heck? It's a whole thing over here. Greetings and salutations, trivia enthusiasts. It is I, Gentleman Jim, third best trivia host in North America. And I'm coming at you like I do from here in my subterranean trivia lair. Let me see. What do I have here? We got, looks like we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 players in, something like that. It is not in any way too late to join. You see right down there, beneath my many, many chins. That is, that's how you can jump into the game still. Get on Zoom, the meeting ID right there, 868-1277-8646. And the password, as always, in all capital letters, hubbub. Got my water. I see that we have people playing in doubles tonight. I like to see that. Let's see, who do we have here? I do not know who the person named Hubbub is. Whoever the person who has put their name as Hubbub, please put in your first name so that I may properly assign you to a team. Like to know who I'm dealing with. The person who has put their name down as Hubbub, please make yourself known by another name. All right. I would like to know how to address you. Hey, Doug. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Jim. Happy Sunday. Is my friend Chipper there?
Hey, you know what? I'm not here to take attendance and make sure if your friends showed up to the party, buddy.
Well, he may put hubbub. I just want him to feel welcome before you.
He did not. Your friend Chip. Your friend Chip is a good egg.
He's a good egg. All right, just making sure.
All right, but yes, you are on team number 3 together. So much for the sense of mystery and suspense. We're not going to have that. We're just going to tell everybody where they are. Let's see. Person named Hubbub. I'm going to take my chances. Who are you? Person named Hubbub. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. I'm about to boot you from the game. Nope. Do not.
You see me as Kate?
What?
Can you see me as Kate?
Nope. I will change your name. Okay. So that is Kate. Whoop. That's not what I want.
Should I like
nope.
block?
I got it covered. I got you, Kate. I'm good. All right. And you're going to be on team number 3. Team number 3 with Doug and Chip. That way we know, we kind of know who we're dealing with. And we get to put people on teams so we know who they are. Because a lot of you, I know who you are and I know how good you are at different things. So I want to put you on appropriate teams so that I can even out the game a little bit. It's no fun when you have a game where, you know, all the really, really strong sports people are on one team and all the really, really strong movie people are on another team. Especially not good for the sports people, because now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if I have a single sports question tonight. Yes, I do. I have a single sports question tonight. So there you go. All right. Here we go. It is 9:17 and we have 3 teams of 3. I think that we are going to jump right in and we are going to get started. All I need to do, I need to bring up my score grid, bring up the, let's see. There we go. Yep, I am all plugged in and ready to go here. I got my shirt on just in the last second, and I think we are moving with, we're moving along here. Oh, one thing before I even start. Hey, look at that. Haven't even started one game, already talking about another game. Folks, if you are watching along and you're like, yeah, I'm all about the talking about trivia. I'm not so much about being on the internet broadcast. Hey, look, I did something for you. That right there. That I'm going to move that. I'm going to do something fancy here. I'm going to put myself slightly in front. There we go. Yeah, tomorrow night and next Monday and last Monday and the Monday after next week, we are doing team trivia on Zoom. You go ahead and put a team together, and you jump in to the game. You bring your team. All right. This isn't like tonight where I'm assigning everyone to teams. For this Monday night game, you bring your team up to 6 players, $20 per team, up to 6 players. It is 5 rounds of trivia. Lasts about 90 to 120 minutes. That's 2 hours, hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how things roll and how much administration needs to be done. But there you go. 8 p.m. Eastern by popular demand, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And we do it's a little different. It's a little different. We set up the rounds a little different. And mostly we sit around and talk about how much we prefer to not broadcast things over the internet. But anyway, there you go. That's for tomorrow. I'm going to bring it up again. If you just started watching and you're wondering what's going on and how do you join, this is how you join. Get on the Zoom meeting, 868-1277-8646. And the password is hubbub. I will bring that up in just another little bit, just a little bit. But here we go. Let's get started. Round 1, question number 1. Might help if I actually brought a team up. Team number 1 tonight. Tonight we have Marcus, we have Chris C, and we have Sue. Marcus, Chris C, and Sue are team number 1. Good evening, Marcus. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. And there is Sue.
Yes.
Always good
Hi.
to see you, Sue. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right. Let's do it. Let's do round number 1. Question number 1. Let's see. Anybody who has not played before, real fast. I'm talking to you, Chip. I'm going to ask each team 5 questions. The first 4 questions are worth 6 points. The last question is worth between about 18 to 24 points, depending on the round and how I feel. If you are not on team number 1, if you're on team number 2 or 3, you can absolutely steal an answer. There's a little button or a little raise hand button there on the bottom, and you press that button and they don't get the answer correct or they don't get there in time, then I will absolutely give you a chance. You could win points. While you are up, your team has 5 minutes. That's what that 5 minutes there is. And you got a bank of time to work with. And while you are deciding on your answers and answering, I will run the clock. I will not run the clock like I'm not running the clock right now when I'm running my mouth. Time that's left over, it's points towards your final score. 1 point for every 15 seconds. All right. Sue, did I cover it all?
I think so.
Were you listening?
Yes, of course, Jim. I listen to every word you say.
Sure. Here we go. Round 1, question number 1 for team number 1. What is the name of the rat who is a martial arts master in the world of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Splinter.
What was that, Chris?
Splinter.
One more time.
Splinter.
Splinter is correct. Absolutely. I just wanted to make sure you weren't saying Gunter. It's got to keep the integrity of the game up. And I thought I started. I'm going to take 1 second off the clock there. There you go.
Dude.
I think that's about where, as long as it took. Question number 2. It is a science question. It relates to food. What is the only non-animal food that naturally provides vitamin D? I'm going to repeat that. What is the only non-animal food that naturally provides vitamin D?
You said non-animal?
Right.
So
An-
I guess
Any
milk,
ideas?
milk counts as animal food, does it? Because it comes
Yes,
from,
yes,
not an actual
definitely.
animal, but
Definitely.
Not mushrooms, is it? No. I don't want to take too long here.
Yeah. Want to pass?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't know.
pass.
I mean, you might as well take a guess. You might as well guess at something. Marcus, do you want to guess at
Yeah,
something?
I'll say mushrooms.
You're going to say
Mushrooms.
that's your guess is mushrooms?
I
Or
don't
bread. What about bread?
I don't know. I think I was looking more for like an ingredient, but
Oh,
Madalena and Craig, they're saying mushrooms. Are you going to break their hearts? Are you going to make their day?
I don't think it's mushrooms. I think it might be avocado.
I think it's mushrooms. I think it's mushrooms, and I think that Marcus guessed right into it. Absolutely, yes.
Good
mushrooms.
job.
There you go. Question
young Marcus.
3. Question number 3 is a recent U.S. history question. Relates to world politics, that sort of thing, diplomacy. In 2002, then U.S. Secretary Colin Powell, U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell, was said to have warned of the rule, "You break it, you own it," before the invasion of Iraq. What retail furnishing chain's name became attached to the idea of "you break it, you own it"? I'm going to repeat that. In 2002, then U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell was said to have warned of the rule, "You break it, you own it," before the invasion of Iraq. What retail furnishing chain's name became attached to that idea?
I wasn't around then.
Is it IKEA? You think it's IKEA?
Yeah, I like IKEA.
You break it, you own it. Nobody on team 2 or 3 wants to jump in on this. Unfortunately, it is not IKEA. You break it, you own it, as it came to be applied to Iraq, was known as the Pottery Barn Rule. The Pottery Barn Rule.
Okay.
Yeah. Question number 4. It's sort of a sports question, I guess. Now that I've said there's only one, I'm coming up with sort of a second one. How many players are there on a Quidditch team?
Oh, God. Secret, there's.
I don't know much about Harry Potter.
You think it's 8 or 9?
I'm happy with one of those.
It looks like Marcus is working this out.
I want to say 4.
You're going to say 4 players on a Quidditch team?
All right. 4 if.
All right.
Are
You
you?
happy with that, Chris?
Chris, I don't know that I would characterize Chris's response as happy. That might be a point where I would use the term resigned. Chris is resigned to agreeing with that. But we're gonna go with 4. Team number 2, Madalena and Craig had their hand up. Madalena and Craig, how many players are there on a Quidditch team?
We guessed 7.
You guessed 7. You guessed correct. Absolutely. Yes, there are 7. And team number 2 picking up a steal point in round number 1. Question number 5. Question number 5 is a 6-word answer. I'm going to give you 4 points for each correct word. It's going to be worth up. The first round closers tonight are all going to be worth 24 points. Wow, that was bad. 6-part answer, 6-word answer. 4 points for each correct part. Here we go. According to the theme song of the television series Pretty Little Liars, how can 2 people keep a secret?
Sorry, I got nothing there.
According to the theme song of the television series Pretty Little Liars, how can 2 people keep a secret? 6-word answer, 4 points for each correct word.
All right, I'm going to take a guess. When the other person is dead.
Oh, love it.
When the other person is dead is what we got there. Madalena and Craig, they got some. They don't got all.
Oh.
Madalena and Craig, do you still have your hand up from before, or did you raise your hand again?
No, we're up. It's when one of the
When
people
that's too many words. When one dies.
when
Was it 4 or 5?
how many is it? 5 or
It is a total of 6 words.
Oh,
Six.
They say
one of them dies.
sorry, we almost got it. When one of the
I'm gonna pull the plug
Yeah,
on this.
sorry.
One. You gotta give me something real quick.
when one of the people one of the people dies.
When one of the people dies, 2
One of
can
the-
keep a secret. When one of the people dies. All right. Kate, what do you have?
2, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. 2 can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
If one of them is dead is correct. So here we go. Let's break this down. You got is dead. So you got 8 points on that one. Madalena had one of, and Kate had if them. So it's 2 points. 2 points for team number 3. It's 2 points for team number 2. It's 8 points for you. You had mushrooms. You had splinter. 8 and 12 is 20. Unfortunately, you did not get Pottery Barn or 7 on a Quidditch team, but you do have 3 minutes and 8 seconds left, and that is 12 points for time right there. So I am going to, let's see, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make myself bigger, and I'm going to try to remember to make myself smaller again, which I have been making that mistake a lot lately. And I'm going to move team number 1 over. I'm going to bring up team number 2. Team number 2 is Tim, and team number 2 is Madalena and Craig, coming in from beautiful California. What did I? Oh, okay, there we go. It just looked wrong to me. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to move this over there. All right, Craig, hello, sir. I feel like I'm meeting a legend. I mean, this is like Kaiser Sose and like Santa Claus, like all wrapped into one.
Remington Steel, maybe.
What's that?
Remington Steel, if you recall.
Remington Steel, sure. Bosley, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna reset the clock. There we go. 5 minutes on the clock, and you're starting off with 3 points. That's a good start. Let's get started. Round 1, question number 1 for team number 2. Here we go. In 1993, chemical engineer Catherine Hettinger, or Hettinger, I don't know which is correct. Catherine Hettinger, or Hettinger, filed for and received a patent that she let lapse in 2005 because of lack of commercial interest. What 2017 fad did Hettinger not become a huge millionaire from? Catherine Hettinger had a patent, couldn't get any interest, let it lapse 12 years later in 2005. Another 12 years again to 2017, it became a tremendous fad. What fad, unfortunately, passed Catherine Hettinger by?
What do you think? Do you think like bubble tea or one of those, like something
I
like
think
that?
it's that spinning thing.
Oh, spinners? The little the thing if you've got attention deficit?
Yeah.
Should we go with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You want to give it a name, Tim? that spinning thing. I don't want to, you know.
Fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners is correct. Absolutely. Team 2 coming in
Nice,
strong.
Tim.
6 points.
Good job.
Fidget spinner. Question number 2, U.S. history question, a little bit older than the Colin Powell one. In honor of what virgin queen was the colony of Virginia named?
Elizabeth.
Victoria,
Her.
right?
Well, Victoria? She Virgin Queen too? I think Elizabeth the First.
Okay.
So that's what I think.
He's putting a thumb on that one, and you are correct. Not only was Victoria not known as the Virgin Queen, she was actually married and had a bunch of kids, and so that would have been a little hard to explain. Also, the part where she was the queen like 200 years after Virginia was founded, the Virginia colony. 2 things that worked against her for having Virginia named after her. Question number 3. I'm looking for the name of a restaurant, and I gotta warn you right now. It's you know what? I'm gonna switch this question, and it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a little bit easier, but it's honestly a little unfair for me to ask 2/3 of a team from California this question about a New York landmark.
Thank you.
Little extra hydrogen in that one. Okay. That was not faking it. It's still there. All right. We're going to the film When Harry Met Sally. And I would like to know the last name of the actress. The last name of the actress who got off the line, "I'll have what she's having," after Meg Ryan faked an orgasm. Just looking for one last name of the actress who said, "I'll have what she's having."
I don't know. Was it Lisa Kudrow? No.
Christine Baranski? I can't remember. I can't picture their face.
Yeah, I can't either. Any thoughts, Tim?
I don't know. So let's just pass this.
Okay, pass.
I mean, say whatever.
We don't
you
lose
said.
if we don't lose anything. We guess so.
No,
which
just
one?
guess.
Christina Baranski.
Baranski.
Christine Baranski. Tim, I'm going to give you. It's not Christine Baranski, but Tim, since you are from the state of New York, and teams 1 and 3, I do see your hands up, and I'm absolutely going to call on you. But I sort of feel like I want to give Tim a bit of a chance here. Tim, I'm going to give you 2 points. I'll give whatever. Craig and Madalena, maybe I was wrong. Can you tell me the name of the real life restaurant where that scene took place?
I don't know.
Wasn't the Carnegie Deli? No.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll go
No,
with
it
that.
wasn't. It was not the Carnegie Deli, but it was a deli, and someone's going to tell me, and I'm not going to give him points for it. But Doug knows, and Doug definitely wants the world to know that he knows. So team number 1, I'm going to go with Sue. Sue, going for the steal. What is the last name of the actress who got on the scene-stealing line, "I'll have what she's having"?
It was the mother of the director, but
Yeah.
I can't remember the director's name.
Come on, Sue!
Damn
Come on, Sue!
I'm trying to remember.
Who do you think directed it?
God, I can't remember.
Right.
No, sorry. I shouldn't have put my hand up. I thought it would
Marcus.
come to me, but it didn't.
Marcus, what do you got? Marcus. Come in, Marcus.
It was his wife.
Mother.
Craig, you want to steal this? Well,
Can you hear me? Sorry.
I can hear you now. Yes.
It's Reiner. Rob
Reiner is correct. Craig, did you know that once that was said? Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Team number 1. I'm going to give you the steal on that. Doug, what the heck? I'll give you I'll give you a point. Doug, what is the name of the what's the name of the real life deli?
I think it's Katz's Deli, And Rob Reiner's mother's first name is Estelle, if that means anything to you.
It does, but I didn't know what the I
That's
changed.
just showing off.
Exactly. Who brought this guy, Sue? I think he's on. Not okay.
Just trying to move it forward, Jim.
Yes, absolutely. Progress into the future. Let's do it. Let's mute everybody. Good. That's the way I like them. Quiet. Question number 4. Question number 4. I don't know who's going to show up for this when I write these questions, Craig. Yeah, you have to understand. So
he understands.
Yeah. Question number 4. Who did WWE superstar Braun Strowman choose as his tag team partner at WrestleMania 34 in 2018? This is sort of a famous thing. That I know it sounds very unfair, but it was sort of a big news story. Who did WWE superstar Braun Strowman choose as his tag team partner at WrestleMania 34 in 2018?
I think I can name the players, wrestlers I know. It's either I don't know any of the correct answer though. El Nacho Libre or Hulk Hogan.
That's good.
Other than that, it's your game, Tim. Somebody.
I don't know, so I'll just say John Cena.
All right, you're saying John Cena and Nacho Libre. Hint: Craig was closer. Chris C on team number 1. Chris, who did Braun Strowman choose as his tag team partner at WrestleMania 34?
It was Nicholas.
Nicholas was his name. And what else can you tell me about Nicholas?
I think he was played in real life by a son of a referee, I think.
You are way deep into that, but yes, also he is a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah, 10-year-old boy, yeah.
An allegedly random 10-year-old boy was brought up on the mat to be Braun Strowman's tag team partner at WrestleMania 34. And Chris taking a point away on that one. Looking good for team number 1 right now. And finally, holy smokes, it just gets worse. All right, team number 1. I'm shuffling questions because I can't go from where I was to where I was. I can't do that. All right, I'm gonna go with a music question for Madalena. Madalena, yeah, you play music. I've heard you've seen music.
I've seen it.
You had the MTV back in the day.
The MTV.
All right.
I did not have the MTV.
Here we go. In music, what 4 numbers represent the chord progressions used in songs like Taylor Swift's We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, Africa by Toto, Cheap Thrills by Sia, With or Without You by U2, Beast of Burden by the Rolling Stones, and a handful of hits by both Green Day and Blink-182. I'm looking for the numbers that represent the chord progressions in those songs.
And it's 4?
Yes, 4. And I'll give you 6 points for each.
1, 3, 5, 1.
You going 1, 3, 5, 1?
Isn't that right?
Is it
1, 3, 5, 1. Anybody think anything else?
It's not Paco Bell.
No, it's not Paco. Well, I mean, is that what you're looking for? Those
are numbers.
Yeah, 1, 3, 5, 1.
Okay. Tim's giving a confused thumbs up. Tim is. I'm going to say Tim is resigned at that point. Let's see. What did I say? I was going to give you 6 points for each of those, right? 6 points for each. You say 1, 3, 5, 1. You got 2. You got 2 of them. You don't got the other 2. Anybody else want to jump in? In music, what 4 numbers represent the chord progressions used in songs such as Taylor Swift's We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, Africa by Toto, Beast of Burden by the Rolling Stones, and so many hits by Blink-182 and Green Day that, also an Offspring song. Doug, what are the numbers I'm looking for?
I would have gone from C to F would be 4, so I'm going to say 1, 4, 5, 7.
1, 4, 5, 7. 1, 4, 5, 7 would be C to F to G and then up to like B or B flat, something like that.
I can tell you definitely with or without you is C to F major.
All right. You know what, Doug? You get a point for that. You get a point for the number 4. It is 1, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 5, 6 that is the chord progression. Don't make that face at me. You got 12 points out of that one.
I read real music, real like notes on a page.
You could write that.
You tell him, Maddie.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this paint by numbers.
They don't have Keikos for trombone. You gotta actually.
Wow. Okay, so you got fidget spinner, you got Elizabeth I, and you got 12 points on that. So you got 24 points. 24 points. Time, you're just under. You got 11 points there. And hey, look at that. You're in first place. All right. You're giving me grief and you're in first place. It doesn't seem fair. That's all I'm saying. You're picking on the people, picking on those who love you. And I don't appreciate it. All right. Here we go. We're going to move those over and we're going to bring up team number 3. Oh, wait, you know what I could do? I could do this. And I could go, hey, look, tomorrow we're doing a thing and you could jump in, put your own team together and you can absolutely play like a pub style trivia game. Check me out. Send an email to triviagym@gmail.com. triviagym@gmail.com. That's how you do it. All right, let's do this.
1 second.
Okay.
I have terrible lighting.
Okay, fantastic. Let's bring up Chip. Chip, how are you, sir?
Very good. Feeling very virginal tonight.
All right. And Doug, you going to join us or what? What's going on, Doug?
Sorry about that. I was just clicking away.
There you go. Doug is in, and here we go. Let me see.
Nice to meet you, Chip. Have we ever met before? Sorry.
I don't believe so.
You do?
I do not.
Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do round number 1 for team number 3. Question number 1 for 6 points. How many combinations are there to roll a 7 with a pair of 6-sided dice? You want to roll a 7. How many combinations can you possibly have to get a 7 if you have 2 6-sided dice?
So there's one.
I think it's 37 because it's 6 squared plus 1.
Well, you can roll a.
1, 2. No.
Jim,
no.
Jim, I have a question. Can you stop the clock for a second? If you have 2 die, right?
Yep.
And one of the answers is 1, 6. Is it that die 1 is 1 and die 6 is 1, or die 1 is 6 and die 2 is 1?
I don't even know.
You know what? No, I just realized it. When I said 6 squared plus 1, that was like.
No, that's all the combinations.
Yeah. So no, it's
2, 5,
1,
3.
6.
There's
2,
only 3.
2.
It'd be 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4. Thumbs up for 3.
The other one goes, because they go the other way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you are going with 3. Anybody on team number 1 or team number 2?
If it was 4-3, then it's
a different
still
answer. Anybody? Bueller, anyone? Doug, you got the 3 and the 4. You also got the 4 and the 3. You got the 5 and the 2. You also got the 2 and the 5. You got the 1 and the 6. You also got the 6 and the 1. 6 and the 1. There, that way. The answer is 6. There are 6 combinations. 6 combinations that you can arrive at a.
Jim,
But 1
Jim,
and
I
6,
have to
6 and
object.
1 is the same way.
No. You don't have to object at all. Actually, you don't have to object at all. You could actually just accept the fact that unfortunately you misunderstood, and you could just move on. You don't have to object.
Jim,
not even a little bit.
Don't be a weenie. I was asking you the question.
Yeah,
I know, but I
6,
can't.
6 and 1 is the same answer.
All right. We'll take our half point.
Look for. No,
The half point, that'll get you.
Here we go. Looking for a first name, look for a last name of the mascot for the National Federation of Coffee Growers of Colombia, who appears as a coffee farmer with his mule and sacks of harvested coffee beans.
Yeah, Juan Valdez.
Juan Valdez, definitely.
All right, Juan Valdez is correct. Question number
I got a
3.
point for
We're
no
going
one.
to the state. Hey, Kate, tell you what, I'll do the talking, okay?
Oh,
Cool.
boy.
Question number 3. What stage and film musical was inspired by Elvis Presley getting drafted into the Army?
Bye bye birdie.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you are correct. Question number 4. We are going to film. 3 years ago, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia lifted a 3.5-decade-long ban on commercial showings of films. What nearly universally panned animated film featuring the voices of James Corden, T.J. Miller, Anna Faris, and Maya Rudolph was the first to be shown in Saudi Arabia in over 35 years?
Oh.
Well, it's not Fritz the Cat.
I can't think of any animated films
James
that would
Corden
have
and Maya
those.
Rudolph
Um,
doing voices.
Let's just pass and keep the points. I have no idea.
Okay.
Name a movie that's animated.
Madagascar.
Madagascar, which is probably wrong.
No,
but
it wasn't. No, it wasn't a musical.
Oh.
Oh.
Sing.
I didn't say that it wasn't a musical. I said it was animated and universally panned.
Oh, excuse me. I don't know. I'll say Madagascar because I want to.
Yeah, stop the clock.
Okay. Madagascar. Tim on team number 2 was the first with a hand up on this one. Tim, what is the name of the film I'm looking for?
I'm gonna guess Peter Rabbit.
You're going to guess Peter Rabbit. I'm going to send this over to Chris C. Chris C., what is the answer I'm looking for?
I think it was the Emoji Movie.
The Emoji Movie, the first animated film to win the Golden Raspberry for Worst Film of the Year. Yes, the Emoji Movie is correct.
No wonder they want to blow stuff up here.
Okay, question number 6. Question number 5, excuse me, is a 4-part answer, 6 points for each correct part. Celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay owns or runs restaurants that are open today, currently open, have not yet closed. Restaurants that are still open in the United States. He owns a number of them. They are all located in 4 states. Name the 4 states where chef Gordon Ramsay owns or operates restaurants that are currently open.
Well, I'm going to just throw out, because I don't have a clue, New York, New Jersey, California, and Illinois for Chicago.
Oh, okay. I was going to go like Arizona or something, but I agree.
What do you think, Chipper?
New York and California.
I know Gordon Ramsay. I've heard of his name, but beyond that, I agree with you. Probably the big foodie cities, but I would figure something in California. So like New York.
Oh, you know what? Another big foodie city. Excuse me, Chip. Another big foodie city is New Orleans.
And that was going to be another one. So New York, California, Louisiana, and
New Jersey.
Fourth.
Yeah, you want to take out Jersey and put Louisiana in?
All right, Kate, pick the 4 that you like.
Okay, New York, California, Louisiana, and Illinois.
I'll thumbs up with Kate.
All right. They are saying New York. They are saying California. They are saying Louisiana. They're saying Illinois. I'm going to go to team number 1, Madalena and Craig. I'm looking for, I want to be very clear. Chris C has his hand up as well. And I am going to accept answers from, oh no, I'm sorry, Chris C, that you are who I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to team number 1. Madalena and Craig, I apologize.
My hand was down. Sorry.
Your hand is down now? Okay, cool. So Madalena and Craig, no pressure. But Tim has his hand up. So give me 4 states.
Texas, Florida, Louisiana, and
Utah.
Arizona.
Florida,
Yep.
Texas, Louisiana, and Arizona.
All right. I'm going to mute you and I'm going to bring up Tim. Tim, this is not going to be for any points because Madalena and Craig stomped all over your team's chance at points. But Tim, I'm going to tell you that none of the states that we have heard thus far are states where Gordon Ramsay has restaurants that are still that are currently open. Tim, just do you have any good information here?
New Jersey and Nevada.
New Jersey and Nevada are correct. He has the most in Las Vegas. He has another one in State Line, Nevada, up by Tahoe. He has 2 or 3 in Atlantic City. He has 1 in Baltimore, Maryland, which is at a casino. And he has 1 in Kansas City, Missouri, in a casino. So they are all located in casino resorts. And yeah, there you go. So team number 3, you got Juan Valdez. You got Bye Bye Birdie. You got 12 points on that. You got what is that? 11 points on the clock, and we are going to move over to round number 2. Here we go. We're going to spotlight that up, and here's the deal. Chip, I'm going to leave you in just for a minute so that you hear this before I start bringing people over. Round 2, you can still steal, but if you are correct, it will be worth more points. And if you are incorrect, I take that number of points away. So instead of being 1 point or 2 points, it'll be worth 2 points or 3 points. The last question of the round, if you steal, it's worth a whole bunch of points. But everything that you say that it is incorrect, the points get taken away. I'm a mean, mean man. All right, there we go. So let's bring up team number 1. Team 1. Here we go. And I'm going to remove the spotlight from me. Team number 1. Let's see. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. What an accident. What a mistake. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to do that. What? Okay, here we go. Team number 1. Round number 2. Question number 1. I just like this question. I just really like this question. Team number 1. I asked this question last week, and none of you were here, so I feel very good about this. I reduce, reuse, recycle. That's my motto. Here we go. It is a pop music question. Sue, this one's just you. It's all for you. Here we go.
Oh God.
Your kids are at. In the 1992 song "Baby Got Back" by Sir Mix-a-Lot, which
That's not mine.
Every wedding reception since 2004. You're not married if they didn't play "Baby Got Back." What phone number is the listener implored to dial in the 1992 song "Baby Got Back"? What phone number is the listener implored to dial?
1-900 Mix-a-Lot.
Mix-a-Lot, yeah.
Two thumbs up from Sue because she knew. I knew I recognized you from somewhere. It's the video. Yes, 1-900 Mix-a-Lot is correct, and you just broke Tim's heart. Tim had his hand up. Question number 2. We're going to get very serious. We're going to go to the world of literature from that. Maybe literature is stretching it. But I'm looking for the first and last name of a fictional character from literature and film who becomes a 12-year-old supervillain after the Russian mafia destroys his family fortune and kidnaps his father to the Arctic.
Oh my God, I've got no idea.
Oh, it's Artemis Fowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are correct, Marcus. Artemis Fowl is correct. Yes. First question. Artemis Fowl.
I work in a junior high library, so.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Good job.
Yes. Question number 3. What is the third element on the periodic table?
Oh, God.
Is it lithium?
Lithium?
Yeah, that's what I think. It's lithium.
I have no idea, so I'll go with that.
He works in the library just
Chris?
down the hall from the science room. It has
Right.
the periodic table on the wall. And yes, it is lithium. Yes. Hey, Marcus, how are you at sports?
Yeah, as long as it's baseball.
Okay, good. This might be your round then. Here we go. What sitcom that ran from 1996 until 2004 used the offices of the Winfred Lauder department store chain as its setting?
Oh, God.
Winfred Lauder department store chain was the setting for a sitcom. Ran from 96 to 2004.
Anything, Chris?
Drew Carey show? I don't know. Maybe.
Go for it. Go for it.
Maybe Drew Carey show?
Drew Carey, yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think that went that long though, did it?
It did. It did.
Oh, did it?
Ran for pretty long.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
You are correct. It is the Drew Carey.
Ah!
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, rock.
Just a guess, but.
And question number 5. We're talking career here. We're talking all time. It is a 5-part answer. I'm going to give you. I got to see what everyone else is getting. 4 points. 4 points for each correct answer. 20-point question. What are Major League Baseball's top 5 career home run hitters? Just last names.
I
Sorry,
think one is Aaron.
Okay. Bonds is definitely number 1.
Bonds. McGuire. Do you think
Yep.
it's McGuire?
Yep.
Sosa.
Sosa.
Aaron.
Oh, God.
You said 5, right?
5.
Ruth. Babe Ruth still.
Let's just go with 4 and then let someone steal.
All right. So Bonds.
McGuire. Sosa,
McGuire,
McGuire,
and Ruth.
Aaron.
Aaron. Okay. Hank Aaron. Okay.
All right. You got
And
some.
Ruth.
You got some. You don't got all. I'm going to go to team number 3, Doug. Doug on team number 3. They got some, but they don't got all. They say Bonds. They say McGuire. They say Sosa. They say Ruth. And they say Aaron. Who have they left out?
They've left out Alex Rodriguez and Albert Pujols.
They have left out Alex Rodriguez and Albert Pujols. You are correct. And so I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you 6 points on that. That's a 6-point steal, my friend. There you go. 6 points there. However, we're going to lower all hands there. And team number 1, you have, what do you got? You got 1-900 Mix-a-Lot. You got Artemis Fowl. You got Lithium. You got Drew Carey Show. That's 24. You got another 12. You got 36 points. 36 points in round number 2. That's nothing to sneeze at. You got another 12 points for time. You got 83 points. That's going to be a tough score to beat.
Way to go.
Yeah. All right. What am I going to do? I'm going to make myself bigger, and I'm going to move you guys over and say, there you go. Keep your ears open. Be ready for the steal. Here comes team number 2. Here comes Madalena and Craig. Here comes Tim. And it's a relatively close game right now. I know it doesn't look it, but it is. All right. Here we go. Team number 2, round number 2. Let me see. Yep. Okay. I am where I need to be. All right. Reset the clock and let's do it. Question number 1 in round number 2, we are going to the world of film, specifically teen romance comedy classics from the late 90s. Here we go. In the film Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion, did you see Romy and Michelle? Craig saw it. Absolutely. Madalena, did you see Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion? You should. You're muted right now, by the way. It's a classic.
Not in its entirety.
It's a classic. In the film Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion, what is the name of the mechanic that Romy pretends to have sex with so they can borrow a Jaguar for the weekend?
I don't know.
She says his name.
I was ready with Post-it notes and all sorts of other things, but
Businesswoman's
I don't
lunch.
Do you have any idea, Tim?
No, so we should guess something so the time doesn't
Or
run.
guess something? Frankie.
Okay, they're stopping the clock with Frankie. They flipped open the phone book, and that's the first thing that came to them. Team 1 or team 3? Anybody want to jump on this? Chris C, willing to gamble. 2 points on this. Chris, it's a 2-point gamble. What do you got?
It's Ramon.
It is Ramon. Oh,
Good
Ramon. Yes. Well done, Chris. All right. Question number 2. We are going to the world of broadcast, specifically radio broadcast. In the United States, what is the maximum transmitter power that an AM station can use?
I don't know why. 1,400 megawatts? No.
Megahertz? Isn't it hertz?
Mega-
Hertz?
It is actually, it's measured in watts. I'm going
watts,
to
okay.
Yeah.
give you that.
He knows.
And,
I don't know.
Roadrunner did this one, but anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Tim, you got anything?
No, you say something.
Yeah, say something. Quick. Go.
1,400 megawatts. Total guess.
1,400 megawatts. It's a little lower than that. No, unfortunately, and nobody wants this. An AM radio station can broadcast with as much as 50,000 watts. 50,000 watts in the United States. Mexican stations get a little more powerful, but 50,000 in the US. Question 3. I'm looking for 3 answers here, and I'll give you 2 points for each. A little unusual for me, but here we go. What are the 3 types of bees in a colony?
The drone,
Queen.
the queen,
And the
Sponsor?
drone.
Oh,
So you said, what'd you say, Tim?
worker, queen, drone.
Yes.
We got thumbs. Yes, worker, queen, and drone is correct. Question number 4. From what country was Dr. Erno Rubik, inventor of the Rubik's Cube?
Hungary.
okay.
Hungary is correct. Absolutely. And question number, let's see, what did I change you out for before? Okay, here we go. Question number 5. Question number 5 is a 4-part answer. I'm going to give you 5 points for each correct part. Here we go. We're going back to film. We're going to the 1983 film National Lampoon's Vacation. I would like the full 4-word trim line and model of the car that Clark is sold by car salesman Eddie, played by Eugene Levy. The trim line and model of the car that Clark Griswold buys just before embarking on the trip with his family in National Lampoon's Vacation.
Is it a wagon of some sort? Station wagon of some sort?
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Tim, you got anything?
Dodge.
What was-
It's not. It's a fictional car.
The Super Wagon 3000. I can't.
You like super and wagon? We'll throw those words in there and
Yeah.
see if it gets us anywhere.
All right.
Anything, Tim?
Sports super wagon.
Sports
Yeah.
super wagon. There it is.
Sports Super Wagon. I'm going to stop the clock there. Anybody on team 1 or team 3? Adrienne is in the game.
Oh, can she be on our team?
Adrienne, I'm going to pop you in. Adrienne is actually going to sit in on the last 2 rounds. Last 2 rounds. Adrienne, come on in. Hey, how's it going, Adrienne? Go ahead and unmute yourself. You have the opportunity to jump in as the hero here. I'm going to ask the question one more time. Adrienne, in the 1983 film National Lampoon's Vacation, what is the full 4-word trim line and model of car that Clark is sold by the car salesman Eddie, played by Eugene Levy? They say Sport Super Wagon so far, but I'm going to give you and you alone the opportunity to push that aside and start all over again.
I only remember the scene where he's driving and he's flirting with the girl and it was a sports car, but I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. But Adrienne, will you stick around and will you play on
Yeah.
team 3 also? Okay, great.
Yes, I'll play on team 3.
Okay, so nobody wants this, which shocks me. I find this shocking. Chip on team 3, first time player. And I think he's going to, I think Chip's in the right demographic. That's all I'm going to say. Chip, what do you say?
I'm going to go with Family Truckster. Beyond
You're going to pick up 4 points for Family Truckster. Absolutely. It is the Wagon Queen Family Truckster.
Do we get wagon?
Yes, you do. Yes.
Not like shooting.
Yes, the Wagon Queen Family Truckster in metallic P. It is in metallic P. He ordered, I think it was Arctic Ice, but instead metallic P is what came in. So yes, you got Drone Worker Queen. You got Hungary. That's 12, and you picked up another 5 there. So that is what, 12 and 5 is 17 points. You got 3:27 left on the clock. That is 12. That's 13 points there. Okay, you could steal. You could still steal. It's your game to steal. That's what I'm telling you. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move myself up front, and we have one more team coming in. We're gonna finish up round number 2. Here comes team number 3. Here comes Kate. Wait. Here comes Chip, picking up the 4 points. Steal in his first appearance on the game. And here comes Doug. So we have Kate, we have Doug, we have Chip, we have Adrienne. And I'm going to remove.
Hey, Adrienne.
And I'm going to, put myself back over in there. Here we go.
Adrienne is muted.
Brown. If Adrienne is muted, it's because she knows. Yep, she's got it.
Good.
Here we go. Round 2, question number 1 for team number 3. On the television series Frasier, where did Frasier and Niles' parents get the idea for their first names?
Ooh.
I don't have a clue unless Adrienne watched it.
Oh, I love that show. And no, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I didn't watch it.
Chipper, did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched the show. I really enjoyed it, but where would you come up with names like Frasier and Niles?
I'm going to say from a comic strip. But let's not waste too much time.
The mother was a psychiatrist. I remember that.
Comic book sounds good to me.
That's all I got for you there, guys.
All right. We are going with comic book. Anybody else want this one? Team 1, team 2, they're going comic book. Unfortunately, that is not correct. On the television series Frasier, where did Frasier and Niles' parents get the idea for their first names? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Frasier and Niles were previously the names of their mother's lab rats. Frasier and Niles. And there you go. Question number 2, we're going to sea. We're getting all nautical. In sailing or yachting, what is the term used for the measurement of the width of a boat at its widest point and at the nominal water line? The width of a boat at its widest point at the nominal water line. I
think it's the yard arms.
Yard arms? I was going to say not, but.
They're not the speed of
not the speed.
You go through.
Oh, okay.
Not as speed, yeah.
Yard arm sounds good to me.
That's
Doug,
good.
anything?
That's what I come up with them. Adrienne, I'm glad you're on our team. Good to see you.
Let's see. It is, I don't believe it is the No, yardarm is a spar on a mast from which the sails are set. The width of a boat at its widest point and at the nominal waterline, that is the beam. The beam of the boat.
Oh, you're broad in the beam. Yeah.
There you go. Question number 3. Question number 3 comes from the world of zoology. Almost all the world's penguins live in the southern hemisphere with the exception of one group of islands. Where do the only penguins in the northern hemisphere live?
Oh, I was going to say the Falkland Islands because those are islands, not the Antarctic.
Where are the Galapagos Islands, and do they have a lot of ice there?
There's
No,
ice in
Galapagos is like west of South America.
Of Ecuador, but they have no ice.
Yeah, by Ecuador. Yeah,
So we should rule that out as an answer.
that's not in the definitely in the northern hemisphere. I didn't know there were any penguins in the northern hemisphere.
Well,
I was gonna say
obviously,
the only other island I can think of in the Arctic would be the Greenland or Iceland.
well, pick
But
one,
they have
Chip.
polar bears there because polar bears would eat the penguins, which is why there are no penguins in the North Pole.
So let's go with Iceland.
We're going to say Iceland there, Jim.
All right. Anybody else want this? Almost all the world's penguins live in southern hemisphere with the exception of one group of islands. Where do the only penguins in the northern hemisphere live? I'm going with
Oh, is it the Canary Islands?
Madalena. You already gave your answer. with Madalena and Craig. Madalena and Craig, what do you say?
Is it the Faroe Islands?
Is it the Faroe Islands off of out there off the Jutland Peninsula? It is not. It is not the Faroe Islands. It is the Galapagos Islands.
Wait.
Yes.
Galapagos Island, they're south of. Oh, because they're right on the equator.
Hey, didn't I say that?
Yes, you did say it, and then you
did.
flipped it
Right.
away from-
Who would think of it as a penguin on a Ecuadorian?
That's the magic of the Galapagos Islands.
Oh, because that's where
There
the
you go.
equator is. So some of it is just north of the equator, but it's still ugh.
Question number 4. Question number 4.
Sorry, Doug.
Fictional character Charlie Landers was picked to be the real life counterpart to the titular avatar from the game Hero Rising on what Disney XD series? Let me repeat that.
Yeah.
Charlie Landers, fictional character, was picked to be the real life counterpart to the titular avatar from the game Hero Rising on what Disney XD series? So what I'm saying is the name of the series is the name of the avatar in the game Hero Rising. The network is Disney XD. What do you got?
I don't have that channel.
What about that Mandalorian Star Wars thing on Disney? Or is I don't know.
I watched that and I haven't. There's no Avatar. Do you want Mandalorian? I don't know anything. Is it a game or is it like a TV show on one of the Disney channels?
It's a television series on Disney XD.
Since I blew off Doug last time, I'm going with Mandalorian.
We'll go with Mandalorian.
All right, there go Mandalorian. Adrienne, what do you think?
Mandalorian, sure.
Mandalorian, Adrienne says. I don't know if Adrienne heard the question, just heard a bunch of people saying Mandalorian. Looked up and said Mandalorian. The answer is Aaron Stone. Aaron Stone is the name of the television series. And finally, question number 5, the final question of the game. And I just want to point out, I don't know who's showing up. Okay, so this is going to be a 6-word answer. 4 points for each correct part. It is going to be worth it's going to be a 24-point question. What was the name, 6-word title of the one-of-a-kind album by Wu-Tang Clan? No, you know what? I'm gonna flip this around. I'm gonna flip this around. For 20 points, I'm looking for a first name. I'm looking for a last name. 20 points, first name and a last name. What real life cartoonish supervillain was the winner of a at auction for $2 million for the one-of-a-kind album by Wu-Tang Clan called Once Upon a Time in Shaolin?
Sorry, guys. I'm just not up with my woo.
It's really not about them. It's about the cartoonish real-life supervillain.
Real life supervillain.
I'm gonna say no, I'm gonna go with it's got something to do with Kim Jong-un.
Shaolin.
was like Fortnite by
right,
I'm telling you.
Stern.
All right,
He's
everyone
a
shut up.
real-life supervillain.
Everyone shut up for a
Cartoonish.
minute so I explain what the hell the question really is, because you're getting caught up on Shaolin and Wu-Tang, and that's really not what it's about. Okay?
Some cartoonish.
No. Okay, forget cartoonish.
Oh,
All right. The hip-hop group Wu-Tang Clan made a record. They called it Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. They made one copy of it. I can't even call it a copy because it's not a copy. There's only
the original.
one. An original. They made one of them.
But Prince.
And they auctioned it off. And the person who won it is a real life person.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go. 10 points for the first name, 10 points for the last name.
All right, guys. He was the one who owned the pharmaceutical firm that like quintupled the
Oh.
price of insulin.
What was his name?
And he won the record at auction, and there was a whole big thing because he's such a prick and Wu-Tang. I just can't tell you his name.
Pharma Bro, Martin, shit, what was his name? Martin, Sheckley, Martin Sheckley.
It was a shit.
Pharma Bro, you know Pharma Bro?
Yeah. I know what he looks like. I would pick him out of a crowd. I just couldn't call him by his name.
I think his name is like Martin Sheckley or something.
We're gonna go with Martin Sheckley-ish or something.
Got thumbs on that, Kate? All right. Anybody else want to jump in? Team 1, Team 2. They're going Martin Sheckley or something. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Adrienne, I'm giving you 15 points on that one. You got 10 points for Martin Sheckley or something. You are halfway to Shkreli. Martin Shkreli.
What a name.
I'm giving you
Hey,
15,
Adrian.
15 points on that. You got that.
That may be it, Jim.
You got nothing. You got that and nothing. So say what you will about Martin Sheckley or something like that, but it's all the points that you got in round number 2.
In Pat's Deli.
And there you go. You got 7 points on time. I'm going to put 0 in there, and I'm going to move myself right up front. And there we go. Folks, those are the scores for tonight. I'm going to move you over. Chip, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining us. I hope you had a good time. We keep an eye on Trivia Hubbub on the social media. We do different stuff at different times in different places. So, yeah, it's a thing that we do. Adrienne, always a pleasure. Thank you for joining. You know, I'm just going to leave you up there. Folks, yes, we tomorrow we're doing that again. We're doing a private online game. You can jump in. You can email me or send me a message on the DMs as they do. It's $20 to jump in. You can have up to 6 people on your team. We do a 5-round game. I'm leaving you there the whole time, Adrienne. That's it. Just you and your robe. So folks, if you had a good time, I thank you very much for joining us. Yes, I accept money. Venmo, Trivia Hubbub, PayPal, PayPal.me, Trivia Hubbub. Hey, look, it's my email address, triviajim@gmail.com. And if you'd like to hire me to do a game that for your friends or family around the holidays, 100% into it. I'm also very much available for corporate events. If your company is not going to do their normal thing this year. So yeah, that's it. Give me a shout. Trivia Jim. Oh, I didn't even say it right there. That's my email address, triviajim@gmail.com. And you can absolutely get in touch with me there. Thank you very much. Hope to see some of you tomorrow at that thing, Monday Night Trivia with Gentleman Jim, where I will not be sending the entire internet video of you sitting on your bed in a robe where you're just, you know what? You just didn't come for that. But anyway, folks, thank you all very much. We appreciate every one of you who has donated and everybody who has played and watched and all of that. Thank you very much. Tell your friends, tell your family, just don't tell my family. Thank you. Have a good night. Adrienne says good night. Say good night, Adrienne.
Good night.
There you go.